And begin. As usual, I will do a few runs with FTL and then we'll switch to Darkest Dungeon later. This layout is very questionable. And with questionable, I mean pretty shit. Okay, we can go there. I don't like distress beacons with this ship, but we don't have many options anyway. Okay, it's a fight. A bad one. They're mending weapons, so mending shields doesn't do anything. Unfortunately. Go for piloting weapons again. And he might come back. But he shouldn't proc the shield before I kill the ship. Come on. Send the Zoltan Civid. Yeah, I mean... wasn't great. My last two losses I made misplays. Did you win the run? Nope. Oh, this is annoying. We tank the damage, but we have to stop them. We can let them go. That's also our Themis, just that's horrible. And this is horrible because I have no shields for the Avi, even if because it's still fucking weapon power. Don't go for weapons, please. Fuck you. Don't miss. I shall repair in time. Really, they switch even with switch power. Doesn't matter if I hit, they die. But yeah, that wasn't great. One well though. 1, 2, 3, 4. That's horrible. But we can't do much about it, unfortunately. Like the Sultan C fight, if I... yeah, I don't know. I made multiple misplays that fight. The main one was not switching weapons, like I needed to play the double charge laser there. How the fuck did I fuck up so hard here? With the power. Never punished. Let's pay attention to this game, maybe. Okay, we're fine. So layout the sector was bad, but overall it's not like... it can still be a decent sector. We got a free Zoltan. Free repair, so that was like 14 scrap out of repairs. It was 7, I think, so... okay, yes, this sector was pretty good, despite the garbage layout. Unfortunately, the AV2 is not that great with his weapons, but... I mean, at worst, it's crap. instant repair. One more. Is this as a repair or anti-drone? I mean anti-personnel. Anti-personnel, okay. Normally you will attempt a biokill reaching oxygen here, but we don't go for it. I was wondering if I should have started a new streak playing normally instead of going for the speedy runs. Because like, it's been a while since I played a normal run. Mantis. Maybe when I lose this streak, I'll go back for a bit with normal runs. Just to change things a little bit. It's also because we were very close to... we were very close to 1k runs, so I will reset the normal stats. But I need the streak instead of speedy runs. I go for biokills in the early game with most ships. And I take more time to decide what I want to do before the fights instead of starting the fight immediately in case of bad fights. If I really want to try hard, I can even train weapons and evasion. I normally don't do that, but it's something that you could do if you are not limited by time. And like normally, as soon as I get enough scrap to do the flagship reliably, I just skip fights in the late game instead of farming for more stuff. And sometimes I lost the runs because essentially you can beat the flagship with not much. However, if something goes wrong, you can take a lot of damage or even die. It's unlikely, but it's possible, because you're skipping safety nets to make the final fight as safe as possible. Like you won't have as much as evasion as you could have. I'm always going there with 3 shields, and sometimes if I farmed more I could have pushed for 4 shields. And in most spots it doesn't matter, but having 4 shields could help against a particularly bad drone swarm, for example, in phase 2. I think I have at least 10 losses while doing this kind of runs that I would have avoided very easily if I played normally. But the big deal is not being able to go for biokills in the early game. Especially with certain ships that really need additional weapons. Like NGA and stuff like that. NGB as well, but in general with everything. Because it's statistically unlikely, but sometimes you just lose the run because you don't get enough weapons, or because you don't get enough scrap. Like for example, this is a very easy biokill ship. You just remove oxygen, like you let this guy board twice, so he will have priority for repairs in this ship, and then you just remove oxygen and they die. But we're not going for it because it takes... Instead of killing this ship in like 1 minute, people like to kill this ship in like 3-4 minutes. Which again, it doesn't matter if you're not going for time, but we are. Strategies for biokills. depends on the ships, but it's usually going for oxygen. Also, that taking that fire, that option was bad. Obviously, I should have skipped that. That's another thing. I didn't even consider it, and I just clicked because I don't know. It's very easy to make wrong decisions playing fast. It happened very often that I clicked the wrong events just because I'm trying to go fast, and I'm glancing at the texts without really reading it. I mean, this time I knew it was that event. I just went for it for no real reason, even if it's a mistake. One, two, three, four. Also, I'm not taking... also, the pathing on the sectors. Sometimes I'm taking weird pathings because I'm not wasting too much time in checking all the connections. I never got punished in the sense that I had to backtrack in into a dive, but we got close to it once. Also, I'm taking a limited amount of times at the stores. I don't know if I should get Mind Control and Battery just to free the systems, sell this and the Crystal Vengeance. Make sure there is no other store. But yeah, the gameplay is just very different if you play fast. You can't expect the same success rate if you just play like this. It will always be inefficient. Quite annoying. Oh, about that. I forgot. That's another mistake that I probably would have made even, like, regardless of me playing fast or not. That's a common mistake. I don't know if this thing is working. Okay, it is. Okay. Okay, I can't mind control that guy. Whatever. Nope. Other things that you cold do, it's like getting like you can get weapon training with any ship, obviously. As soon as you get a like weapon and evasion training with any ship. Like evasion training, if you just farm evasion, you get a 10% dodge chance out of nowhere without wasting any scrap, and that's a big deal. You will go for from 15% to 25% evasion just by having wasting some time to train. That can be a big deal in many situations, and you can even train weapons. Like you can even train beams like Glaive and Albert or the crystal weapons against these ships with one shield by just depowering before actually firing the shot. You get the weapon training without firing if you depower at the correct time. And that can be a big deal, mostly for ships like Stealth B. Because after a certain point, the Stealth B is kinda fine in the mid game, as long as you don't find clocking ships. Clocking ships are very, very, very bad for Stealth B, but you can avoid that issue if you're fully trained in weapons. Again, it's rare to have a safe fight with Stealth B, but can I do this and still have a crap for hacking. Let's play the Heavy Ion. It's one shield removal for my crystal weapons. Person don't like super training, but it's a safe fight. We'll do some minor weapon dodge training. Yeah, I mean, it's boring as fuck and bad, but you're getting an advantage out of nowhere, so there is technically no reason not to do it. It's why most, I mean, I won't say most, but many people play with the speed hack. Because like the gameplay, it's technically the same, but you get training in like a few minutes instead of 10-20 minutes, depending on what you're training. Then again, if you go for bio kills, you're kinda getting some of the training anyway, just by the time it takes to get a bio kill, but not all. I went for full training on everything, I mean except shields, when I did my 98 streak. Okay, for the first 28, not really. I started essentially, I did my 28 streak normally. Then I trained the Just Evasion for up to 56, and after the 56 we started training weapons as well. One of the ideas with this challenge was also that I wanted to do this challenge for a 28 streak and then switch to the normal playstyle after that. But even getting the 28 streak is... it's a problem. Oh, if I go to the store, I'm fucked for the... Actually, I can do 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, never mind, it's fine. Yeah, unfortunately the FE2 doesn't do anything with this weapon setup. One, two, three. I don't remember what's the quest. A trap. Okay, so it could have been a store. Okay, should have kept this guy here first. I know that I removed the mind control, but fuck it. Okay. This is not great, but it's fine. Hey, Dominus. Fix this, fix this. Oh, losing some time just to fix everything, but it's fine. What sort of streaking records are out there? The ones that I know of are... I have the no pause record at 92. And the record with pause is... I think it's still going. I don't know exactly what it is now. It's over 100. I think it's... I have no idea. It's over 100 for sure. Last time I've seen it, I think it was 107. Probably it's even more now, I'm not sure. Jesus is missing everything. Okay. Not okay. Already repaired. I mean, they have no evasion. I can fire this for training, why not? Angie or Mantis? We want attacking, let's go Angie. Double store. Okay, check this first, and then we decide if we want to check the other as well or not. We're buying the Avi, even if we can't really use it right away. And we check the second one. We're rocking, awfully. There we go. So now we can do a transition into this. That's pretty good. We can sell the Heavy Iron. Do we keep the Crystal Burst? I guess. I need power bars. It's very unlikely that we play the Crystal Burst. I want the power bar, fuck it, let's sell it. Okay, let's continue. Again, that event we can take without an Angie. You can force the fight, but you get nothing out of it. Fuck. Angie for 26 would have been nice. Are we hacking anything? Yes. But what? I should have hacked drones, it's a bit late. That's bad. Maybe it's not late. How the fuck am I missing so much? And how is this fire not going out? It's vented by 20 fucking minutes. I don't understand this game. I really don't understand this stupid game. Like, what can I do about that? It's literally vented for 20 minutes and I can't get it out. It's so stupid. Like, I still had a buffer point when this room had no oxygen, and it was still not enough. I literally took 3 damage in shields when it was fully vented. Okay, it's 2, but it's still stupid. Hey, yellow 3 fans. I don't fucking know. Actually, don't go there. Study. This on YouTube? No, it was not that bad. I've known nothing else to put there, but it wasn't that bad. I don't know if I should put on YouTube even decent runs that were just, well, kind of different from the usual. Like, for example, the one with like the Rocket run with drones. I don't know if it's good enough to be there, though. Because the run was perfectly fine, it's just that we bought drones in Sector 1. I don't know if you guys are interested in those kinds of runs. Just unusual ones, even if they're easy. It's unusual, it's good enough. I guess I wouldn't mind the store. And it's likely that this is store. I didn't want to risk the damage, and accepting the bounty is less likely to take damage. I mean, he's a civilian. Stores already. Many of them. That's not good. I mean, we go to one, we repair, sell the drone. We can't afford the clocking, which is annoying, but it's fine. Scanners. Okay. And then this. Let's go. Yeah, put the rocket with drones down there. Fire suppression. Wait, did I check the fucking connections? Maybe I didn't. We're rocking weapons here. Even if it's bad for our weapon setup, we do it. Like, we have to use double heavy laser shots for shields removal. That's pretty shitty. But it's good enough to stabilize the fight. It's a bit sad, but still fine. We can't buy kill, or it's too slow. I mean, those fires were so bad that probably even with the fire suppression, I'm not doing anything. Fuck, I want that quest. Oh fuck, it is not worth it. Jesus fucking Christ. I had to hack shields. I don't even know if I can do this. Oh, that's fine. Wait, who else? The Zoltan. Okay, that was scary. That's scary as well. So scary. Wait, did we get a fire? Draining a list. Iron Blast Mark II. Sure. Those are very scary weapons together. They are perfectly synced. Maybe we can remove one in time. Nice. Easy game. Asteroids. Let's get engines up. Scary ship. Yeah, that was a bit greedy, but asteroid, please. One asteroid, come on. They have no evasion. You fuck. We tanked the 4 damage. One fucking asteroid and we would have been fine. Not mending doors, but it's fine. Right? Chill system. Not against this, fuck you. Go here. Annoying ship, they've synced weapons with clocking level 3. Okay. And I don't have hacking playing this kind of weapon setup. Please, shield recharge. Bitch. You're taking so much damage. We're getting many bad fights. And we always got the stores in the worst possible spot. At the start of the sectors when we don't have scrap. Like sometimes early stores are fine. Like for example, if you get early stores next to sector is good. But sometimes it's just shit. Do I have to wait for another clocking? I lost the timing. Okay. Thank you for the follow, very butter. Really? I don't have 2 volleys after 1 clocking. I guess my weapons were still charging after the... yeah, it wasn't... they weren't ready. Okay. I would have needed another volley anyway. So we lost 5 seconds. Just the clocking duration. I have to go for shields now because we are low and... yeah. I think they're dead. It's kind of annoying that we have to move the Zoltan through this area because otherwise we remove our mind control. We have to be careful with it. Pavilion, okay, that's good. Let's see if we can get early stores. We could get the clocking repairs. Obviously no early stores now. I have to check this area down there. This is an easy fight. If I had more hull, I wouldn't even knock. Okay. Oh, this guy took some damage. Yeah, we start with a store. This is a good quest. Fuck you, I'm not going there. Like, what the fuck? I had to backtrack at least 3 times. One, 2, 3, 4, 5. That seems pretty good. 6. Wait, is this 6 though? It should be. I was tempted about that reloader, but with a store nearby, we are skipping it. I don't mind them upgrading my weapons. I need more Avis. Shut down my engines. I need hacking. So we gamble. Went well. I mean, it's still 75% dodge. Seven drum parts. I don't care. We can buy them at the store. It's not a particularly bad fight, but it's not super safe. Look at that. There was probably a bio kill in there. What the fuck is that? That'll be intruder. It's intruder, but okay, I don't care about that one there. We clock flak and that. What happened to my heavy? Crystal heavy. So looking for weapons and drum parts. I guess just drum parts. We need hacking level 3 for next sector. Technically for this one as well. There could be a store in this area, so we wait before upgrading. Where? That is fine. Clock the bombs. Double ion, I think. It's standard, whatever, we clock that anyway. Remove the clocking so they go away. And we don't have to deal with the borders. Next set, okay, that's good. Start with this then. We're almost done, we don't need... Like, technically we can win with what we have. I kinda wanted more firepower. Stun time stuck. I actually have no idea. Slug for store or pirate for scrap? Let's go slug. Hey, TJD. I will that this time. It's on YouTube. I put it this morning. It's my fault though. No, right, slug. So this is the store. That's good now, we don't need much. Like if we manage to get a very good weapon, we can just go. I almost misclicked, by the way. Mind control before this goes off. And die. Easy. Nice weapons. Well then. I mean, we can still get the stores. Like this, there can be 3 stores in the sector, and that one doesn't even count because it's a quest. Let's trade the fuel. Why not? Scary. Triple beam with an ion blast too. We have to clock the next one. Okay, no. Never mind. We don't have to. Yeah, I guess we don't have to clock if they keep missing. Okay, this then store. Focus shields. Fuck, I forgot. Thank god. Okay, now we tank that with the 3 shields. Those guys are dead. And their ship is dead as well. What the fuck? So those two can still be a store. And this can still be a store. Fuck, I wanted more firepower. It's annoying because I have the scrap for the stuff, but I just don't have the stuff. What if I go for like this for flagship? I don't know. It's technically enough. I don't want to skip too many safety nets. Is that a firebomb? It has to be. Good. My god. Okay, that's a store. We're running out of oxygen. We can clock that. Let's fucking kill this ship. Not even close. And another heavy, okay, I mean, sure. More heavies. Why not? Kill is fine, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yes. We want to skip fights now to gain time. So we backtrack from here. This is avoidable. Hey, die, thank you. Heavily on the laser. I mean, those are the best weapons I got. And by the way, those are top tier weapons anyway, so it's good. But I had no other choice anyway. We have a very heavy ship, which I don't mind. Very vulnerable to missing shots. With mind control though, it shouldn't be that bad. So what do we want? Piloting doors, and if we can, engines. Base here. 1, 2, 3, 4. Skipping the repair station. Very annoying. Mind control now, so I can send the guy here. Look at that. Doors. We need doors for flagship, it's not necessary immediately. Like, technically you can still get the event with the piloting, doors, sensors, and oxygen upgrade in Sector 8. So technically you shouldn't upgrade those right before the flagship. It's unlikely to get them, but still possible. Reach. They're not using that weapon, but the reward is still higher than just killing the ship. NGB death? No. Consultancy. Also, I didn't die with NGB in like months, probably. Okay, not months, but I didn't lose streaks with NGB in a very long time. So I don't know why again. I feel like every time someone says again, it's literally dozens of runs since that happened. Let's go. Phase 1. Difficulty ship first. I mean, it's more efficient, but it's something that I don't want to do because it gets boring. It's the only reason why I like playing streaks with random ships, to avoid playing the same ships over and over again. Like, one of the things that's difficult about playing the streak, like, it's obviously way easier to do a streak if you start with the best ships compared of doing a streak with when you choose the ships. It's why it's called a random streak, because you cannot choose the ships. It's part of the challenge. Come on. Weapon Zac is so annoying sometimes. I mean, it's always annoying. I guess it's not annoying. Nah, it's always annoying. We could go for the repair station, but I don't think I care. My Crystal Eve is useless, unfortunately. I mean, technically this drone can still miss. There we go, it did. That was a nice skill. I don't know how many are left. Not many though. What can we get? I have no fucking clue. Let's go for that. Phase 3. You go pick the ship order, the challenge will already be completed. I mean, it's possible. No, it's pretty early. No fires. Okay though. Like, it's a good weapon setup, but having to wait for the hacking every time, it's pretty annoying. Go out, I don't want them to have evasion, please. Whatever. $56.39. I still don't have a sub 50 with the Crystal A, I don't know why. It shouldn't be as low ship. I wish I had an average time with every ship. I could probably do it with Excel, but I don't know how to do it. Checking, yeah, I don't know. I have no idea. Too much work. Crystal A. 12-0 with Crystal A, nice. $56.39. Also, let's check this. $46.83 and $14.92 scrap.